In today's show, can the Bitcoin price hit $424,000 sometime in late 2021? Well, if Bitcoin goes parabolic 5,000% like it did during the previous halving, then this is what we could expect. However, this crypto analyst is not so optimistic that we will rally 5,000%, but he does believe we will rally 1,000%, maybe 1,500%, taking the Bitcoin price to $125,000 by 2022. I'll be breaking all this down in today's show. Also in today's episode, analyst predicts Bitcoin will hit 1 million, says this ratio shows Bitcoin's big advantage over Amazon. We're talking about the infamous Plan B of the stock to flow model. He wrote, Bitcoin is the only asset with a Sharpe ratio. Classic asset, stocks, bonds, and gold. Risk and return, basically flat. Even FAANG, which is Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, and Google, not even close to Bitcoin. Note I skipped Bitcoin's first years, 2009 to 2012, and updated the data. I'll be breaking this down for you in today's show. We'll also be taking a look at what popular crypto analyst Josh Rager has to say regarding the Bitcoin price action in the market right now. Also in today's show, sorry bears, but Bitcoin is still in a midterm uptrend. We're going to be breaking down why in today's show. I'll be taking a look at the overall cryptocurrency market, and as you can see, we're pumping once again. Find out all this plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every day. So be sure to smash that subscribe button and click that bell icon to receive notifications of the latest premium crypto news. And I want to say I appreciate your support in the show. We just smashed 4,000 subscribers. I'm looking forward to 10x in this as soon as possible. And before we kick off today's show, if interested in tapping into OPM, other people's money, to grow your wealth and crypto portfolio, click that link right below the video in the description. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV, and let's dive right in. Can the Bitcoin price hit 424,000 sometime in late 2021? Well, YouTube Bitcoin and crypto price analyst Benjamin Cowen yesterday released a new video examining the Bitcoin 20-week moving average as a macro level market indicator. And if you haven't checked it out, I'll include this in the show notes below the video in the description so you can hear it directly from the horse's mouth. With that being said, based on historical data, when the 20 moving average is acting as support for the Bitcoin price, Bitcoin has tended to be in an extended bull market. Conversely, the times that the 20 moving average has acted as resistance against the upward movement in Bitcoin price have been during the bear markets. In the last market cycle, the Bitcoin price broke above the 20 MA in June 2015. However, it didn't stay above this level until 33 weeks later in February 2016, thereafter creating support. In this present cycle, we first broke above the 20 MA in March 2019. We stayed above this level without needing it as support for about 26 weeks, then dipped back below and have recently retaken the 20 MA 43 weeks after first breaking above it. So where do we go from here? Obviously, there is no indication yet as to whether the 20 MA will now act as support for an extended Bitcoin bull run. But if we assume that we've reached that point in the cycle and project the same gains from this point as we saw from February 2016, we come up with an impressive new all-time high. Gains in the last cycle were around 5,000% and occurred 97 weeks after the 20 MA first held as support. Mimicking this exactly gives a Bitcoin price of $424,000 happening sometime in November 2021. However, Cowen does not believe that an exact repeat of the last bubble is on its way. For starters, Cowen does not see fresh gains of 5,000% rather than gains on the way to the next ATH, maybe more conservative, although still huge. We're talking 1,000 to 1,500%. I'm not mad at you. If Bitcoin only pumps 1,000% for the next bull cycle, I'm all for it. How about yourself? He also thinks that the market cycles are lengthening, specifically that the time between the halving and the peak has been getting longer. After the first halving, the peak came after around 52 weeks. However, after the second halving, this period increased to 73 weeks. Cowen therefore suggests that the peak following this year's halving may take longer still, with the potential peak not occurring until 2022. Still, that would give us about $125,000 Bitcoin price sometime in early early 2022, which is certainly not to be sniffed at, not at all, right? If we can stay above the 20 MA as support. So what are your thoughts surrounding this parabolic phase for the next Bitcoin halving? Do you feel we have the potential to move up 5,000% and pump Bitcoin to over 400,000, or more realistically, pump 1,000%, moving the Bitcoin price on up to 125,000? One analyst who believes we will hold support and remains bullish is veteran trader Peter Brandt. I shared this in yesterday's episode. If you missed it, be sure to check it out. And in other crypto news, analyst who predicts Bitcoin will hit $1 million says this ratio shows Bitcoin's big advantage over Amazon, and we're talking about the infamous stock to flow model with Plan B. A closely watched crypto analyst known for his bold prediction that Bitcoin will hit $1 million over the next decade says a popular ratio used to assess risk and reward shows the leading crypto's potential upside compared to some of the biggest stocks on the NASDAQ. The analyst is releasing a series of charts that apply to the Sharpe ratio to Bitcoin, Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, and Google. The ratio was created by Nobel laureate William Sharpe and is designed to show the amount of return an investor could potentially get for undoing the volatility of a risky asset. The pseudo-anonymous analyst says Bitcoin has a Sharpe ratio greater than 1, which is well above the competition. Taking a look at his tweet here on crypto Twitter, he wrote, Bitcoin, the only asset with a Sharpe ratio greater than 1. Classic assets, stock, bonds, and gold, risk and return basically flat. Even Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, and Google, not even close to Bitcoin. Note I skipped Bitcoin's first years, 2009 to 2012, and updated the data, as we can see right here on this chart, and I'll be sure to include this in the show notes below the video. In the description, you can take a look at Google, Netflix, Apple, Amazon, Facebook, Bitcoin, and bonds, all separated by this key legend color, with Bitcoin representing orange, as we see way up here. Willy Woo responded to Plan B, writing, they really should be calculated inside the same time period, in my opinion, as Bitcoin has only ever existed inside a macro bull market, while many of those stocks weathered a financial crisis in 2008 and one or more bear markets which contributed to their Sharpe calculation. And Plan B responded, would indeed be better to use the same time period, but it would lead to practical issues. If we take 2009 to 2019 data, we would miss the S&P negative 40% drop in 2008 and the .com negative 80% drop in 2000. If we take the full 50 years of bonds, gold, and S&P, we miss FANG and Bitcoin, which is all those major corporations. Bitcoin is known for its extraordinary volatility and parabolic price movements, which are typically followed by an 80% crash or more. Although Bitcoin bulls say the extremely risky asset is just getting started, plenty of critics, including legendary investor and Berkshire Hathaway CEO Warren Buffett, say the crypto is doomed to fail. If I'm quoting him correctly, he believes Bitcoin is rat poison squared. But let's not forget, he is old money protecting his old money, and he don't want anyone to take that wealth away from him. Just my 2 cents. What are your thoughts? In the short term, popular crypto analyst Josh Rager says Bitcoin's recent pullback is likely to continue. Taking a look at his tweet, he wrote, the Bitcoin price was unable to reclaim a level and has made its way back towards support. All is not lost. Want to see how it reacts to 8,000. Be patient. You'll be happy you stuck around this emotional roller coaster of a market in a couple years. And he also included here, BTC bounced off the support. I'm sure people have flipped bullish again, but neutral now as the price needs to continue to push to the high 8,000s. Mid-range isn't safe to buy if you're thinking of rushing in. Be patient, as this could break back down to retest 8,000 to 8,200 lower highs, as he included here in this graph. El Captain responded to Josh Rager, what about the CME gap at 7,700, Roger? And then Josh Rager responded, what about the CME gap at 11,855? Just because there's a gap doesn't mean it has to be filled or filled soon, but I would imagine we could certainly make our own way down there, and we would likely go down to the low 7,000s afterward. And taking a look at the top cryptocurrencies in the market, BTC back in the green along with all the top cryptos, which is a good sign. Bitcoin trading at $8,436. It's been maintaining that critical $8,300 $7,500 support. If we break below that, I would expect a drop down to the $7,700 level and potentially the lower 7,000s, as many popular crypto analysts are predicting right now. However, if we can continue to climb above this $8,500 resistance, break the $8,800 resistance, and retest that $9,000, $9,200 level, we can be on up from here, but more than likely we will continue ranging. But let's see how the market plays out. BCH is up 4%, trading at $322. Satoshi Vision up 3%, trading at $266. Ether up 2%, trading at $162. XRP up 2%, trading at 22 cents. EOS up 1.7%, trading at $3.59. Miss Litecoin up 2.5%, trading at $54. And BNB Coin up 2.9%, trading at $17. And let's check out Link, up 2.4%, trading at $2.49. So sorry, bears, but Bitcoin is still in a midterm uptrend, and here's why. Let's break it all down for you. After forming a short-term top near 9,191, let's say 9,200, Bitcoin started a downside correction. Bitcoin price broke the $9,000 and $8,800 levels to enter a bearish zone. The bears were able to push the price below the 23% Fibonacci retracement level of the last important rise, from the $6,800 low to the $9,191 high. Moreover, there was a daily close below the $8,500 support level, though there are many important supports on the downside near $8,200 and $8,000 levels. The main support is near the $8,000 level, since it is close to the 100-day simple moving average. Besides, the 50% Fibonacci retracement level of the last important rise from 6,836 low to 9,191 high is also near the 8,000 level. Therefore, dips remain supported on the downside if the price corrects further. And on the upside, the $8,500 zone is the major hurdle for the bulls. There is also a declining channel or bullish flag forming with resistance near 8,500 on the daily chart, as you can see right here on your screen. Therefore, Bitcoin needs to climb above the 8,500 and 8,540 resistance levels to start a fresh increase. Furthermore, a successful close above 8,600 might lead the price towards 9,000 and 9,200. But what are the chances of a major Bitcoin drop? As stated, the $8,000 support is a major buy zone. If there is a downside break below 8K, the next major support is near the 7670 area. The previous breakout zone was near 7,670, and now it coincides with the 61% Fibonacci retracement level of the last important rise from the 6,836 low to 9,191 high. Thus, a successful close today below 7,600 or 7,600 could negate the current bullish view. In the mentioned case, the price is likely to revisit the $6,500 support area. The current crypto market cap is sitting at $233 billion, with almost $75 billion in volume in the past 24 hours, and the current Bitcoin dominance has taken a step back, currently at 66% even according to CoinMarketCap. And taking a look at the top gainers in the past 24 hours, Icon leading the pack, up 13%, trading at just below 17 cents. Dash is up 9%, trading at $108. Ren up 8%, trading at 4 cents. Lisk is up 7%, trading at just below 80 cents. Zcash up 7%, trading at $52. And Engine Coin up 5%, trading at 8.7 cents. And taking a look at the top losers, Centrality down 13%, trading at 7 cents. Crypterium down 4%, trading at 38 cents. iExec RLC down 3%, trading at 49 cents. DX Chain Token down 2%, trading at 0.001. Horizon down 1%, trading at $9.84. And Nervos Network down 1%, trading at 0.006. And checking out the BitMEX margins, we can see the bulls are back in control, leading with about 103 million in superiority in the last 24 hours, with longs leading 53% versus 46% shorts. Are you bullish or bearish on Bitcoin right now? Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. And checking out the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, we're currently rated a 42, which represents fear. Yesterday, we were rated a 41 in fear, and last week a 48, which is neutral. And last month, we were a 40 in fear. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. This can be a great buying opportunity. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. And a quick reminder that below all of my videos in the description, you're going to notice not only detailed show notes, but also lots of resources for you to plug into. For example, I have a blog/podcast you can visit over at Crypto News Yes, where not only could you stream the latest shows, but you can also download them. Of course, we're here on YouTube, now 4,000 subscribers strong. We're over on iTunes and all the major podcasting communities. I'd highly recommend you check us out over there. Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher Radio, you name it. Also, be sure to follow us on crypto Twitter. If you're not currently following us, now is a great time to do so. We also have a private crypto Facebook group with over 17,000 members. You can join that. It's private. It's free to join. I'd love to have you be a part of it. And also our private crypto Telegram group, which I'm very active in and participate in every day. So be sure to check out those resources, and I look forward to you joining us inside the groups. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me through this crypto matrix. At this point, you have two choices: the red pill or the blue pill. And to make a decision means you need to decide. So make that decision right now. Drop me a comment down below, blue pill or red pill. And if you got value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button and click that bell icon to receive notifications of the latest premium crypto news. For Christ's sake, I drop a brand new episode every day. Don't miss out. And real quick before I go, if interested in tapping into OPM, other people's money, to grow your wealth and crypto portfolio, be sure to smash the link right below the video in the description. And I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode. Deuces.